G'day guys and welcome back to another video on my channel, Nintendo Down Under. You saw my thumbnail, you saw my description, you came here for one thing, and that's Breath of the Wild 2. When is that coming out? I'm gonna get straight to the chase. November next year, 2022, lock it in. It frustrates when you go on YouTube channels and people have their thumbnail and title about what they're talking about, and they talk for 10 minutes, and then right at the end you wanna hear one line, they say, oh, by the way, this. Thanks for watching. That's frustrating. 2022 November, lock it in. The only thing that will delay that is COVID. So I've got a Nintendo rep chick. We sit down every now and then for coffee. She gives me all the old promo posters. She's spoken about things to me over the years and she said, lock that game in. Apparently game development is going awesome. There's no delays there. Testing's going good. And she said it's going to be one special game. And that gave me absolute goosebumps when she said that. So again, only COVID is potentially will slow that down depending what's happening overseas with game. People have to stay at home, blah blah blah. But in terms of game development, and if things keep on track, we will have Breath of the Wild in November next year. So just a bit under a year ago to wait, and I'm super excited to wait for that. She also said Nintendo is set for one of its biggest years of the Switch life cycle, and that made me excited too. She didn't give me any details about any sort of console hardware, but in terms of gaming, it's going to be a massive year of gaming. She hinted to me, but she doesn't know much either, and she can't really say anything. That the new 3D Mario game should come out next year as well, if all goes to plan. Man, that would be awesome. Can you imagine a new Breath of the Wild game? They probably wouldn't call it Breath of the Wild, they might call it something else, but a new Zelda game to follow on from Breath of the Wild. We've got the new Pokemon game coming out early January. We've got the new Kirby game. I'm pretty confident we'll have a new Donkey Kong game. The Switch Online pack will keep expanding. It's just a big year for Nintendo, plus that 3D Mario game. Because could you imagine a Super Mario Odyssey 2? I think that would blow up. Nintendo needs this. Nintendo needs to rival what's going on right now. The Nintendo Switch is, yes, pretty old compared to the new PS5 and the Xbox console, so Nintendo needs to rival it. So with Breath of the Wild 2 and a new Super Mario 3D game coming out right around when the Mario movie coming out, that is critical and big. They can't keep delaying these games too long because the Switch every year gets a bit more old, a bit more irrelevant. Yes, it's still selling well, but in terms of the people who've had the Switch for a few years now, they're thinking, well, I've got nothing new to do. These new consoles have come out, I've got more power, more specs, I'm gonna play them. So they need to come back to their Switch, and these games that they played a few years ago when they got their Switch will bring them back to their console, and it's what Nintendo really needs to happen. So Breath of the Wild 2, Donkey Kong, Kirby, Pokemon, Mario Rabbids, the new Mario movie, we are in for a massive 2022. I am so excited. But in the comments down below, what do you think about all this? Let's unpack this together. The new Breath of the Wild game, do you think it's gonna be called Breath of the Wild, or do you think it'll be called something else? And you happy with November? What Mario 3D game would you want to see come to your Nintendo Switch? I think Super Mario Odyssey 2 would be fantastic. In the comments, let me know. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, take care.